Next Tuesday night will be the absolute Tuesday Night War to end all wars when NXT goes up against AEW on Tuesday night. Of course, NXT is usually on Tuesday night, but AEW will be appearing on Tuesday night next week because of the playoffs of baseball. And AEW is going to be going up against John Cena and so much else. They're calling in everybody they could in WWE NXT. It's going to be they got Asuka coming. They got Cena coming. They got a bunch of people coming. So next Tuesday's ratings are going to be interesting. I'm going to bet potentially that NXT may beat AEW next week because on the one hand, you're on a different night, so that's going to hurt. Because of the different night, I would say that AEW would lose about 100,000 viewers. So I would say my guess for AEW on Tuesday would have been 700,000 people. And my guess for NXT normally would be probably around 600,000. But with John Cena going over there and Asuka going over there, and there's somebody else going too. I can't remember who it is, but it's somebody else. I don't remember now. It's is it Roman? Is it Roman Reigns? It might be Roman Reigns. So there's a real potential for a close call. There's a potential for AEW to draw 700,000, and there's a potential for NXT to draw one of its biggest ratings of 900,000 or 880,000 or something like that. So, hey, man, you could actually see NXT beat them, but it is their home night. NXT's night, so you would expect them to have the advantage because it's their night, but AEW usually does more viewership on Dynamite than NXT. So you would think that may even out fairly close, but then you have Edge, who's now arrived in AEW, and after tonight's debut, will the people be that thirsty to see what happens next week? And then will people be more interested to see John Cena down in NXT? It's going to be it's going to be crazy. It's going to be close. It's going to be very close. And I'm going to put up a poll. What do you think? Who will win the Tuesday Night War next week? Let's see. AEW, NXT, tied. All right. It will be a draw, a tie, a draw. I don't know. Start the poll right now. See what we think about that. Going to be very, very, very interesting next week. If you guys have a chance, hit that like button, man. We'd like to get the likes up to at least 69, you know? Cena made pro wrestling uncool, says Turpa. I don't know about that, but there was a point in time when I couldn't stand Cena, and he was like, it was awful. But I don't know if he made wrestling uncool. I don't really understand that. Like, I'm not the biggest Cena fan, but I don't know what that means exactly. But I don't know. So Christian gets to keep his name, of course. So if they were to form a team, it would be Christian and Copeland, Christian and Adam and Christian. Adam, Christian. The Rated R Superstar and Christian. I don't know. I thought that ending segment was pretty well done. I thought most of the show was just kind of like blah. It wasn't really much of a 4-year anniversary. I thought the moment at the end with Christian and Edge was cool, I guess, like, and well done. I knew he was gonna. I thought they were gonna attack Adam. That's so weird to call him Adam. Let's call him Edge anyway. I don't give a shit. I thought they were gonna attack him at the end, And I'm glad they didn't, though, because that would have been pretty obvious and cliche, I suppose. It was cooler that he was like, fuck yourself, and then walked out of the ring. It's too bad that that got blanked out, though. But at least the go part came out, because if the go part wasn't there, I wouldn't have understood what was... I would have been like, what? What? I guess he said no? I don't know what just happened. So luckily I heard the go, and then it blanked, and then he walked out of the ring, and I was like, oh, shit, go fuck yourself? Like, holy shit. So that was impactful if it had been heard, but because it wasn't really fully heard, you know, I just think that there was some things missing out there. But hey, it's okay. It's not the best, but it was as good as it could. I thought it was funny that Edge also said, like, hey, Nick Wayne and Luchasaurus are gonna drop you as soon as they can, when literally Christian is like the manipulator of the whole group and the whole thing, you know. And I think that was a reference to like Judgment Day, right? Because Edge had Judgment Day in the WWE, and he started Judgment Day and like coerced these people in under his wing to create them and create this group, and then they turned on Edge. So Edge is looking at Christian, who just suckered Nick Wayne into joining his crew, and he's manipulated everybody, and he's got Luchasaurus, and he's got this faction, just like Edge had Judgment Day. So Edge was like, trust me, I know they'll drop you as soon as they've sucked all that out of your brain. So it was actually a tie-in to the Judgment Day stuff, which I thought was kind of cool. So even though at first I was like, oh, this is... I mean, he manipulated these people into his group. Why would Edge say that? But it was because of the reference to what Edge just went through with Judgment Day, which I thought that was kind of funny. I thought that was pretty good stuff. And of course, but yeah, I wish we had heard "Go Fuck Yourself." It was pretty good though. That crowd was terrible tonight though. What the hell, bro? Talk about a dead crowd, dead people. There were dead bodies in the stands, in the chairs. Those people were absolutely dead, bro. They had no life in them for most of the night. I will say they did a pretty good job of cheering for, you know, Edge and Christian at the end there in that situation, but good Lord. Good Lord. Oh, it was terrible. It's terrible. The fans, I mean, the crowd was just fucking terrible. They were just like, ugh. And they were dead. Toni Storm was also obviously another shining light. You know? Toni Storm's character is amazing. And see, I never thought I would see someone come out and create some kind of a character like this in AEW, and that's what Toni Storm has done, or the timeless Toni Storm. And this is a character that's been kind of growing, right? These are the best type of characters. The best comparison to when a wrestler starts to create something and it starts to work and starts to go into a direction. It's like when you're painting something, when you're working on art, like you're working on a song or a painting, and you're not quite sure exactly what you're doing, but as you add to it, you go, oh, yes, that's what I can do here, and then you add to it, then you add to it, then you add to it. The same thing happens in a good TV show. When characters are first written and they have this outline of what they're supposed to be, and then you start the show, and after about 3 or 4 episodes, you start realizing what you can do with these characters. And then after a couple of years, couple of seasons, these characters develop this depth, and you've got it finally. And they start getting better and better, and that's when the TV show starts getting better. It reminds me of, it's like Star Trek, The Next Generation. The first couple of seasons are like just, like, here are the archetypes, and here's the things, and it's sort of generic sci-fi, like the original Star Trek a little bit. But eventually we start figuring out what type of stories we can tell and where we can go with these characters. And that's what Toni Storm has been doing. That's where great characters can start, right? Like Stone Cold Steve Austin. He started as Steve Austin, right? But eventually he became Stone Cold Steve Austin. And even when he was given that name, it was still a little bit sort of silly-ish. Like, because he's a bad guy and he's just stone cold. But eventually that persona it realized itself in a way that was so different. Toni Storm, calling herself Timeless Toni Storm, at first it started off as she's just kind of acting crazy, like some kind of like old actress or whatever, and she's like a maniac. There's a couple examples. And then she's kind of got this Marilyn Monroe look, but she's really now toned the Marilyn Monroe look way up. So she's got the Marilyn Monroe thing, but the Katharine Hepburn thing, and a couple other things too, like a couple other like over dramatic women, actresses and people from those time periods, all kind of rolled into this one crazy that she's doing. Plus, on top of that, she's she looks like Marilyn Monroe, but she's acting like several other sort of crazy people, but she's got this it's just a character. It's AEW doing a character that's good. Like it feels good. Everybody likes it. It's like when Broken Matt Hardy started. When Broken Matt Hardy started, at first I was like, this is going to ruin this guy's career. What is he doing? This is terrible. Then after about 2 weeks, I was on board. I was like, you know what? This is actually fucking hilarious. And I'm starting to like this. And then by the 3rd, 4th, and 5th week, it was like, dude, I am all in on this character. This is hilarious. It took about 5 weeks to fully sell me on Broken Matt Hardy. I think it was 5 weeks, 3, 4, or 5 weeks, somewhere in that realm. But the first couple of weeks, I was like, what the hell is this? And even he didn't know 100%. And when you go back and you watch the first 3 weeks of Broken Matt Hardy, he didn't quite have it down to where he was going to take it and what it really was. It was just the beginnings of this idea, and it was coming onto the screen. And then he started adding and adding and adding. And eventually, Broken Matt Hardy went from, like, seemingly crazy and this is going to be stupid to this is actually kind of funny to, oh my God, this is catching on. This is like the hottest thing for like 5 months. And then eventually, it sort of took a dive downward and it went too far, overexposed, overboard type of thing. But when it really hit that crescendo, we always talk about a crescendo in wrestling, when it hits that perfect point and you can hold it for a little while and get as much out of it as you can. That's always a beautiful thing. And that's what Keith Lee doesn't understand how to do and can't seemingly do. Keith Lee just can't do it. Because Keith Lee keeps either trying to be something he's not, doesn't know how to be something, and doesn't want to be something. I don't know what's up with Keith Lee. But quite honestly, Powerhouse Hobbs is more serious in AEW than Keith Lee. I honestly think that Keith Lee would be more well served to just be Keith Lee and come out and do stuff. But the problem is Keith Lee doesn't really have a good mic skill. You know what I mean? He connects with the people when he's coming down the ramp, just acting normal. When he comes down the ramp acting normal, he's Keith Lee. When he goes in the ring and he starts doing the special things he can do in the ring, that's when he connects with the people. So, honestly, Keith Lee may be just best served to be like, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do what I always do. And in front of these people, I love these people. They love me. And tonight, we're just going to be positive. That sort of thing. I feel like if he was just like that, it would just be fine. Like, I don't like... But Keith Lee's weird cadence of, well, I think I can do what it's just like, it doesn't work. So there's something always missing there. But when he's coming down the ramp, wrestling in the ring, can connect with the crowd. But Toni Storm is connecting with a lot of people right now with this kind of crazy gimmick. And so it's something that Miro has kind of done it at times, but he also started out terribly. Miro started terribly, then he made some connections and got things going. But then I don't know if they took him off TV or AEW kind of stifled him. I'm not really sure if it was his fault, their fault, or whose fault, but something was off about how they handled him in the last almost year and a half now, 2 years. I don't know. It's been really weird. And what's funny is Adam Copeland tonight, Edge, he actually mentioned Miro. He was like, oh, Miro is another one I want to wrestle. Where is Miro? Does anybody know? I don't even know what's going on with Miro. Did someone needs to tell Adam Copeland that I feel like we haven't seen Miro in like 70 years. But he was one of the guys that was on Adam Copeland's Edge's list to get involved with. So tell me, what's up with that? Samoa Joe with a cigar, and he said, like, I've won champion. I almost didn't like a little bit of what they did with Samoa Joe. I liked him sitting in the chair, and he was all comfortable with his drink and his cigar, and like that was fine. But I didn't like the sort of idea that I'm rich and you're not, and I don't, because I don't see Samoa Joe as that type of guy. But that's fine if they do that, fine. But then he said, I win championships everywhere I go. I win, basically saying like I win the big title everywhere I go. And they showed Ring of Honor. They showed him in AEW. It was just weird. And it was like, well, did he win the WWE title? Because I don't remember that. What title did he win in WWE? Wasn't it the US title or something, and that was it? I mean, let me know. Also, did WWE get rid of WWE got rid of what's-his-face, right? But didn't get rid of Scarlett? Am I wrong about this? The WWE got rid of what's-his-face but didn't get rid of Scarlett? I mean, I don't know why. I know we're talking about AEW right now. We're in that sort of thing. But maybe I'm ridiculous. So those two have been separated? I don't even remember what's-his-face's name. Something with a K, right? I don't know. But I liked Samoa Joe. I liked the promo for the most part. I just didn't know if I was like, what? The money and a belt everywhere you go? And I don't know. Karrion Kross. Yeah, so Karrion Kross was released by the WWE, I thought. Oh, really, Mysterious Black? Oh, okay. I thought that I had heard that Kross was released by the WWE. I guess I was wrong. Put Keith Lee with Tony Storm and have him be a big bouncer. John Michael Everett. What's up, man? If you guys want, you guys can super chat down below. If you want to say something, let me know what you think. I'm going to go check out the poll in just a second. Super chat down below. And the Streamlabs link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you guys want to use Streamlabs to donate tonight, you can do it up there. Or you can super chat down below, whichever one you feel like you want to do. And, of course, hit that like button if you can't do any of the other stuff because we could use some likes. It's a Wednesday night, and I like likes on a Wednesday night. Who's this guy gobbling me in the privates? Whoa! Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. Gobble, 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 gobble. That's what that guy's doing right there. He's gobbling. But that's okay. I invite it. I welcome the gobbling. I can't believe they blanked this out. I'm so mad they blanked this out. Kross was not released. Okay, all right. Go. Did someone get the Go F Yourself live? Somebody must have got it live, right? Somebody must have gotten it live. Oh, did they uncensor it on Twitter? End our careers. Go. Nope, they tweeted out the censored version. Somebody out there has got to have a crowd shot, but then maybe the fans didn't care about recording it in the crowd too much because those fans tonight sucked. They really did. Let's see if we can find a... anybody have a live video shot from the crowd? I don't know. There's tons of the videos of oh my God, put this on a t-shirt, please. Put this on a shirt. Oh my God, look at her. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this mess of a bitch. I love it. I love it. Look at that face. What a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Look at this. Put your cameras on me, Mr. Director. Like, I'm a star. You know what it reminds me of, actually? You know who she reminds me of? What's her face? Goldfarb from Requiem for a Dream. When at the end she's going crazy delusional and she's like, "I'll put me on TV. I'll be in front of everybody." Like this is the crazy look that is, and I love it. Look at this bitch. Look at me. Put me on. I'm ready for my close-up. Like she's just fucking whacked out of her goddamn fucking mind. I love it. This is the shit I want to see. Oh my God, man. Absolutely love it. Hey, has anybody seen my pills? Nah. Absolutely like it. Guys, we are so close to 69 likes. It's crazy. Hit that like button. These streams that are unedited and no... What? Turpa, what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying there. Honestly, wasn't a whole lot to be excited about in the show. Had its moments, but overall, meh. It's kind of what it was like tonight, to be honest. And this was the 4-year anniversary, guys. Oh, man, the 4-year anniversary. And really, I mean, the Edge stuff was just, or the Adam Copeland superstar person, that was just a gimme. Like, you're going to get this moment. You're going to get this fun and hype and whatever. It's on Twitter. I'm trying to find it still. Somebody tweet me. Tweet it at me and follow me on Twitter, by the way. We're almost back to 1,000 followers, and then we'll lose another Twitter, and then we'll start it all over again. But go ahead and send that to me if you can, because I'm looking all over for it. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, there it is. We got it. We got it. And I love the Canadian accents coming out all the way, too. Go fuck yourself. Oh, I'm gonna match it up with the video. Can I match it up with the video? Let's match it up with the video. Oh, look at them. They're hugging, guys. They're hugging, guys. It's okay. Give each other a hug. It's all good. Oh, bring it in. Bring it in. They love each other. They're friends.
Go fuck yourself.
What? I don't know if they're friends anymore after that.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, man, that would have popped the hell out of me if I had been able to hear that when I was watching the show. Dude, it was well done. It was well done if we had heard that.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Wow, listen to that laugh. Can we play that again? All right, we're going to have to clip that too, because that's pretty funny.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
I mean, that's definitely going to make the they should put that, splice that in the Christian song thing that was out.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, boy, that's pretty funny. All right, so we got that down. The Christian go F yourself clip.
Go fuck yourself.
I'd been looking all over for that. It's so good to finally grab a hold of it. Oh, God, what's he doing? Second greatest F-bomb in a decade. Would you say the MJF one is probably number one then? The MJF one's got to be number one, right? Right, that's the one. And now probably this one. Probably, right? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. We getting close? I mean, I think it's the MJF number one and this one number two.
Go fuck yourself.
Got to put that next to the you fucking Mark one. And figure out which one really is the best. Right? Because they're really close to each other, I think. They're close.
Go fuck yourself.
So we'll let's see. Okay. All right, so we'll go with that one, and then we'll go with you fucking Mark, and we'll figure out which one. I think you fucking Mark is probably number one, but I think go fuck yourself is probably number two now. And by the way, Christian keeps hitting these home runs, right? There's the go fuck yourself, then there's, you raised a piece of shit. Like, I mean, Christian is starting to really have these fucking hilarious one-liners. Like you raised a piece of shit. Like, that's, bro, that is up there as well. Like, you raised a piece of shit. That shit is hilarious. Where does he say that? I forget. He looks over at Jungle Boy's mom, right? And he says, "You raised a piece of shit." Like, he's like, "You raised a piece of shit."
He's gonna be a piece of shit. Take cake out of a straw tomorrow. He's a piece of shit. You raised a piece of shit.
That kid's going to be drinking out of a straw tomorrow. You raised a piece of shit.
Shit. You raised a piece of shit.
Like, that's up there.
Raised a piece of shit.
And I know that that's a dono thing now, but it's up there as, like, one of the best lines I've ever heard.
You raised a piece of shit.
So we've got, you raised a piece of shit.
You raised a piece of shit.
And we've got go fuck yourself from Christian. We have quite a few of these, like, sort of just cold ass deadpan one-liners that have been phenomenal. I've loved them. I've enjoyed them quite a bunch. And while I take a quick piss, let's relive this $80 dono from the Ghost from the Coast earlier.
You all have decided to take your hard-earned money and to fund my show, to fund what I do, to fund what I believe in, to fund my godly ass. JCS Army, donate to me. Acknowledge me.
Make me 80 dono of Crackacosantes.
Crackacosantes.
You really need to try Crackacosantes.
You really need to try Crackacosantes.
Go fuck yourself.
It's one of the best clips.
Go fuck yourself.
Love it. That's a winner in my eyes. That was a Ghost from the Coast earlier, dropping a couple of bucks. Only a couple there, huh? From Ghost from the Coast. But I had to really grab something real quick. So thank you for the distraction. Since we didn't actually have a donation coming in, I figured I'd just create a past one so that I could, fix a little microphone problem that I'm having. Christian got maybe the best theme. Well, I mean, it's a fucking Evanescence song, so I mean, of course, right? Holding my last breath. Something like that, right? Isn't that it's a Evanescence song, right? Isn't it one of their songs? It's one of theirs, right? Yeah, here it is. I found it. Yeah, that's it.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Can you hear me? Can you heal me in your arms? Go fuck yourself. Holding my last breath. Go fuck yourself.
That's it. Just change everything and make it that. Make it go F yourself over and over again. That's what his new theme should be.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
That's what it should be.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
You raised a piece of shit.
Go fuck yourself.
You raised a piece of shit.
There you go. That's it. Jason Martinez, can anybody answer my question? What is it? What? Anyone know the episode was? Important thing. What? Anyone know how this episode was? Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it for the last fucking 20 minutes. The episode's okay. It's not great. I would say that tonight's episode was probably like a 6 out of 10, maybe. Mostly because of the Toni Storm, Adam Copeland Edge stuff. I mean, it had a run over of like 25 minutes. It ran over time, 25 minutes. So if you're recording the show on DVR, first of all, some people, you may not even got it because there was an error in the DVR and the cable box listings if you record things that way still. But everybody else, if you set it regular, it might not have given you the run over into Young Sheldon if you don't record that run over. And if you do like a fucking 5 or 10 minute run over, you missed it too because it's 25 minutes. So it is, it's okay. I'm kidding, Jason. What did I call you, Justin? Jason Martinez. What's up, Jason? Yeah, man, it was all right. It just wasn't, it's nothing really that notable to me. The start of the show with Jay White grabbing the belts and the stuff with MJF was all right. MJF was pretty good. The crowd did not seem to care that much about MJF. It was very strange. Like, they were, like, mildly receptive to MJF. Like, they were like, yeah, MJF, cool, but I don't know. Isn't this guy, like, it's almost like MJF is too offensive for the California crowd. They're just like, oh, no, we don't like this type of stuff, so we don't like you. I mean, that's what I got out of it. I couldn't figure out why they were, I don't know, the crowd was just dead for a lot of people tonight, from what I saw. They really didn't wake up much until Edge, which tells me that place would have been a lot less sold out, potentially, had he not been there, maybe. I think. But, I'm sure we'll find out more later. Let's see. Was there anything else really there was a big advertisement for next week, which next week there's so much stuff. It's Title Tuesday next Tuesday, by the way. So you got Jay White taking on Adam Hangman Page. You got Adam Copeland versus Luchasaurus, Christian in the corner. And another thing is when they savagely attacked Chris Jericho, there's this awkward opening to the show tonight, right? This awkward, I felt it was awkward. The way that AEW Dynamite opened tonight with Edge and then Chris Jericho and whatever, and he's like, guys, what's up? Kenny Omega, like, good to see you. Oh, this is a very awkward opening. But then he's like, I'm great to be here with you guys, and, I have all this respect for you, and they're all pals and friends, and yay, Edge, we love you. We love you too. Everybody loves each other. But then, later on, a little while after that, they got obliterated and attacked. And then Chris Jericho got tied to the ropes, and they cracked Kenny Omega got tied to the ropes. They cracked Kenny Omega over the head with a steel chair. And I was like, I feel like after the buddy lovey-dovey that went on with Edge in the back, that certainly he was coming out to the aid of Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. And that did not happen, which I just found that weird because they were just like, oh, yeah, we all love each other and respect each other. And that long period of watching that happen, I just felt like that was awkward that he wouldn't come out. So probably what I would have done different on this show tonight is I definitely would not have had a segment with Edge, Jericho, and Kenny Omega. I don't know why they did that. They did not need to do that. They could have just had Edge in the back with an interview thing and then be like, I'll have something to say at the end of the show tonight. Really important. I'm going to explain a few things. And we're going to set the record straight in some things. And I can't wait to get out there. And, we might run over a little bit tonight, I've been told. So we'll see what happens. And then so it's like him promoting him being out there to talk at the end of the show. The other option is to not have him be there at all yet because you want to create the mystique of still not seeing him yet instead of showing him right away at the beginning of the show. But also that may have been the purpose to show him right away at the beginning of the show and then at the end. So I probably would have gone with option A, the first one that I just came up with. But I definitely would not have shown him with Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho. I thought that was bizarre, out of place, didn't need to happen, didn't have anything to do with the story tonight. So why did they do that other than that weird moment that made no sense? But then later when they're getting their heads bashed in with chairs, I guess Edge doesn't want to help them out. So it's just, I just felt like it was out of place, didn't need to happen. And I was not a fan of the way that what they chose to do at the beginning, especially based on the results of what would then happen later. So I thought that could have been managed a little bit better. I mean, it was all right. There's nothing crazy wrong with it. It's not like it was like, oh my God, what are they doing? It was just kind of like one of those things that was like, yeah, that could have been done better. That was about a 6 out of 10 backstage segment with them. And then later it didn't, it's like he didn't help them later. It just felt weird. It felt like, well, why involve them in this then? I don't know. So they shouldn't have done that, and that's fine, in my opinion. But that's how I would have handled it to do it better. I think it would have been better if they did it my way. But, what do I know? I'm just, the Don, it would have been better. Could have been better. Could have been a lot better. Ghost, thank you, bro. What's up, Ghost from the Coast? How's everybody doing? Ladies and gentlemen, it is the first donation of the night. Not the first donation of the day, but it is the first donation of the night. The AEW stream, the AEW Dynamite review, sponsored by 316.
You raised a piece of shit.
Completely random, but did you know Jimmy Carter literally had 99th birthday like 2 days ago?
Yes.
Apparently he's 7 months into hospice care. I didn't even know people stayed in hospice for more than a few weeks. Can't believe Feinstein passed away before him.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, usually when you hear hospice, it could be like, hospice feels like it's going to be a couple of days to a couple of weeks. And sometimes, I've heard of a couple of months, but 7 months? No, I've not heard of that. I mean, 7 months, that's just called staying at home in bed, until the inevitable, Jimmy Carter is a beautiful human being as far as a person. I thought his presidency was mostly really a detriment to the country, and he really hurt us. He was not very good at what he did mostly as president. In my opinion. But then again, I don't know everything about him either, so I don't know. But a lot of what he did was really not very good. But he seems to be, and has always been, a very genuine person and a sweetheart. So I just got to say, man, that we talked about this a couple of days ago about Jimmy Carter being 99 years old. And it looks like he won't make 100, but 99 is pretty fucking awesome. And this guy would, if he could, even stand slightly. And by the way, I don't think he's been in hospice for 7 months. Wasn't he helping build a home not that long ago? Jimmy Carter still helping at 98? Yeah, this is fucking 4 months ago. Wasn't it? Oh, at 98 years old, Jimmy Carter decides to seek hospice care. But even though he decided to seek hospice care at 98, even at 97, he was still out there doing stuff. You know what I mean? And we all know in his 90s, he was still trying to put up those Habitat for Humanity type of homes or whatever the hell he was doing. Pretty crazy stuff. So he must be in pretty bad shape if he's decided to do it. But again, like I said, sweetheart of a guy seemingly to me, I think. But he was very detrimental. But anyway. I would say that, I don't know. I'm not a very great, political and history guy. I don't think. So, it happens. Let's see. Stroke it. I want to say thank you to Cena should go to AEW. For the donation. Can you imagine if John Cena went to AEW? What would that be like?
You raised a piece of shit.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Gotta get a good beat behind it, See if we can get it. Nope, that is not the beat we are looking for. Not at all. Why am I getting all these reggae beats? Why am I getting reggae beats? What the fuck? What is going on? What was that?
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go
fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck someone else. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Sometimes I put my hand in the pants. I put my hand on my pants. Sometimes you gotta fuck yourself. Sometimes you gotta fuck yourself. Sometimes you gotta fuck yourself. You gotta go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, not someone else. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, not someone else.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck someone else. You gotta fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Sometimes you gotta fuck your fucking self.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, not someone else. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
All right, there you go. The new hit song by Christian, Go Fuck Yourself. I mean, really, that should be his entrance music, but, you know, he's probably not going to listen to me, and that's okay because not a lot of people do, you know. But I do think that he should probably make that his new music going forward. So, you know, tonight, 4th anniversary of AEW, probably have to give it a solid 6 out of 10 maybe tonight, I guess. I like the chair shot to the head of Kenny Omega. It's pretty good. Pretty vicious and savage. They tried to paint it that way. Like, that's from like a, you know, seeing something like that's from a bygone era, you know, from I saw a lot of that in my day, and I thought I would hope to never see that again. You know, and they were really kind of selling, you know, they're really selling that it's a chair shot to the head, it shouldn't have been done, and all that sort of thing. So I like that part.
You raised a piece of shit.
I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll give it a 6. I guess. I want to give it a 5.5, but I'll give it a 6. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt with, I guess, I don't know. Like, it's... And I really think Toni Storm was hilariously ridiculous, by the way. I really like that timeless Toni Storm gimmick. So they're getting a lot of credit there, too, I feel like. But it is a lower score tonight. I think I'm giving them a little extra credit because I was a little hyped by the ending. And Go Fuck Yourself is just such a great clip, you know?
Go fuck yourself.
So yeah, I think that's where I'm at with it. Oh my God,
Shit bomb.
Mr. Pico Boulevard.
Joe. Replace SW's Save Yourself with Go F Yourself.
Go F yourself, stabbing westwards. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Go fuck yourself.
Know your life is lonely and now you are in AEW. So you're searching for a partner, but I don't wanna tag with you. And I don't wanna tag with you. I will not tag with you.
fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself!
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself!
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
That's pretty fucking funny, bro. That's pretty funny. I wish my voice wasn't blown out from last night, though. That's pretty funny, bro. We're coming up with better ideas here than anything. It really has like a good setup too. Like I know that you're lonely and that's why you came to AEW. I know you need a partner and I know you want me to tag with you. But I cannot save you. I don't know, we can come up with something like, and then please, so go fuck yourself. Like, it's just funny. Go look for someone else. In fact, go fuck yourself. Something like that. I don't know.
Go fuck yourself.
It's a hit. I think we could do a lot with that, to be honest. Especially my voice my voice comes back again soon. But yeah, man, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give them a 6 out of 10 tonight. Give them some love. And that's really it, bro. I think I'm gonna head out of here. I know sometimes on Wednesdays we go a little bit longer, but Tuesday went pretty long last night. I was on live earlier today. I really don't have much else to say. I kind of gave you all my opinions on most of what I saw. Wardlow came back tonight. We didn't even really, if you blinked, you missed Wardlow. Wardlow came back, but man, it just feels, it's hard to tell too with the crowd because, dude, that crowd was dead. That fucking, oh yeah, we gotta look at the poll, my bad. That crowd, that California crowd was so, they were on shrooms or something. They were like, yo, man, AEW, cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm on fentanyl. 295 votes have come in tonight. Who will win the Tuesday Night War next week? And people are saying AEW. I don't know, man. AEW winning Tuesday night next week. Oh. Bro, it's going to be close. It's going to be close next week. Because we got John Cena, Roman Reigns, Asuka coming to NXT on a Tuesday night. But AEW has got Adam Copeland's first match in AEW against Luchasaurus. Which one will provide the better content? Which one will pop a better rating? Man, please, and you guys are saying AEW, so let's see if you guys are right next week. Let's see if you guys are right next week. I'm going to say NXT wins. I'm going to say NXT is going to win next Tuesday. I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm saying it. Because I think their audience always watches on that night, and their audience more than ever is going to want to tune in for John Cena, and I think non-watchers are going to tune in for John Cena, and I think AEW is going to lose 100,000 people because they're going to a different night. So I think AEW goes down to about 800,000, and I think NXT comes up to 850,000, something like that. So, guys, I'm going to say NXT wins next week. But the majority of you guys are saying AEW, so we're going to find out, was the majority of you guys correct or was I correct? We'll find out next Tuesday. It's very interesting. It's going to be very close. That is really cool, man. That is going to be, remember this, because now we're going to be really focused on Wednesday night next week. Wednesday, whenever the ratings come out for the Tuesday Night War that's going to happen next week. That is going to be very interesting.
Shit bum.
Replace Divino's I Touch Myself with Go F Yourself.
Go fuck yourself. I want you to know.
Go fuck yourself.
Love it. Have a great evening, Ashley Taylor, and everybody else. You all have a great evening. I will catch you tomorrow. potentially at some point.
I was given bread and bread comes, and I wanted a full-course meal. Go fuck yourself.
Thank you to everybody who donated
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years.
Shit.
Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday,
It's the Beast.
that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
Tony Khan calling this the rated R era after the rated R superstar, then Adam's got to be the one to say go fuck yourself. Let's be honest here. Almost every EU show, there's crimson masks and PPL cursing. The rated R era began 4 years ago.
Haskell, that's a great point. Really nothing is different. I just think he said it to be cute, you know. It's a cute, stupid saying, you know, the rated era, you know, whatever. Everybody's got to have catchphrases now. You know, me and Haskell always talk about politics stuff on Twitter all the time. And everybody's got to have a thing now, right? Like Trump has a million slogans every second. He's got a slogan for something. Joe Biden has a million not maybe as many, but he has a lot of slogans. Bidenomics this and he's got a slogan. Everybody's got some catchphrase now. Everybody is doing it. There's just catchphrases dropping all over the place. So I just think this is a cute little thing that Tony Khan was saying, like, oh, the rated R superstar era begins. Yeah, okay. But yeah, he just says stuff. I don't know. You don't know.
Go fuck yourself.
Which is fine. It's fine. But I hope everybody has a great night. Haskell, thank you so much, Haskell. It's funny, we were talking about his old donation from a long time ago earlier today. Then he popped in and gave it, still donating now. What up, Haskell? Andre, thank you, dude. Have a good night, my friend. Haskell, thank you for that donation, man. Thank you guys for supporting my show all day long. The ones who were on here earlier today, too. Haskell, Mr. Pico, Cena should go to AEW. The Ghost from the Coast earlier today with the $80. Donnie Murdoch, Furry Balls plop menacingly onto the table. And Joshua David, Jag DePanzer, D. Welsh, Omar Fakarani. Fuck around and find out. Thank you guys for supporting the channel like you have.
I'm going to tell you something, Cronin. The alarm I told you it was a sham. A lot of people didn't believe me, but apparently it is. Trust me.
I hope you all have a good day tomorrow, man. Be safe, be good, and we love you here. And I really appreciate you guys supporting my show and hanging out. And I hope everybody has a good day. And feel free to message me on Twitter at MetaWorldOnline if you have anything you want to say. I'm not very good at tweeting. If you know me well, you know I'm terrible at texting. And a lot of things I say come off wrong, and I spell things wrong because I don't care to edit. And I'm so rushy that I just whatever on Twitter. I say some of the stupidest shit on Twitter sometimes. And even though there's an edit button now with my thing, I'm just like, so sometimes you gotta, you can audio message me on there is better. I'm a way better communicator when it comes to audio or verbal. So I don't communicate very well through text and typing. I don't know why, but this brain, not that it's a great one, but this brain does not come out well on keyboard. It just I can never translate my thoughts well. It's way better to speak them. Like when I'm writing something, a story or something, I have to like speak it a lot of times and then write it. If I just write it, it comes out fucking just mangled. Like it's very weird. So for the people, if you ever see me on Twitter and I say something that sounds wrong or doesn't make sense or I'm being weird, it's hard to tell if you're getting the full commitment, of a conversation from me. But you can hit me up on Twitter at MetaWorldOnline. But even better, hit me up on Patreon. Or just leave comments all the time down below, and I'll read those and comment there and react there to all the things we talk about. That's it. I'm really out of here. And that's all I've got to say. I love you guys. Thanks so much for putting up with my stupid ass, and I'll see you next time.
Every surprise, I keep asking myself, wondering how. Give me good eyes, but I'm working it out. I thought of a place where it's just you and me, no one else, so we can be free.
All the things you said, all the things you did, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. Running through my head, running through my head, running through my head.
That's the best part right there.